Hey everybody, this is Paul the Jazzman from Big Easy Modeling Solutions again. Just want to spend a little time with you today talking about our newly updated 1701 Refit Mini board. Right now it's currently mocked up on our prototyping board, but to give you an idea of how small this mini board is, it's about 1.5 inches, 1.75 inches by an inch. So the small size makes it perfect for any scale refit model that you want to build. It'll fit easily into the 1/1000 or 1/537 is perfect for those sizes, and it's also powerful enough to run and work in a 1/350 and larger size model kit as well. So it'll fit in just about any scale refit that you want to do. Here's some of the features. When you first power the board on, you'll see that the navigation and formation strobes come on. The navigation lights would be the ones that are around the edge of the saucer here and in the back, and also there's one on the belly as well. And then the formation strobe, a little faster blinking, goes behind the bridge and on the rear top of each nacelle, and there's also one of those on the belly as well. Okay, so this board is designed with 3 buttons to use for different effects. First button will be the mode button, so when you first press this, you'll see the impulse engines fire up and also the front deflector. So press that and you'll see them both fire up. The impulse engines are back here. And the front deflector is actually set up on a 3mm bicolor amber and blue LED. So when I press the mode button again, you'll see the impulse and deflector powered down, and the deflector will power back up blue for the warp mode. So here we go for warp mode. And you'll also see this turns blue, and then this blue LED fires up in the back as well, and that's actually for the inboard nacelle chiller grills. So on either side you can use blue or if you want to use the violet, depends on which color you prefer. But one quick note about the inboard chillers, a lot of people like to use LED strips on those. This particular board will not allow you to use standard LED strips because the output voltage from this mini board is only 5 volts, which is not enough to power those LED strips, which need usually a very minimum of 6 volts, but usually more like 9 to 12 volts. So just know going into it that you'll want to use standard LEDs for the inboard chiller grills on this particular board. Okay. Also, you can use up to 9 or 12 volts coming into this board, but the output voltage again for the effects is only 5 volts. Okay, so going back to impulse mode, you'll see them powered down, and then the amber lights and the impulse engines kick back on. So then back to warp. Okay, so the second button here is going to operate this LED here, which would be used for the phasers if you want to add a phaser effect. This is an inline momentary switch, so it's really simple to wire in, but if you just press and hold the button, it'll fire the phasers, 2 quick fires with a short pause in between, and then when you let go of the momentary switch, it turns off, so you can fire as many or as few times as you like. There you go. And then the final button, the third button, will operate the photon torpedoes, and you'll see these 2 lights here. They'll fire in sequence, right and then left. So there it goes. Right, left, right, then left. So you get 2 fires for each side for a total of 4. Then it resets, and then you can fire again. So once again, this is our 1701 Refit Mini board. It will also work fine for the, for lack of a better term these days, the Khan enemy ship from the second movie. So either one you want to power with this board will work fine. You can find this board at www.bigeasymodelingSolutions.com. We set the pricing on this board to be affordable for just about any budget for lighting a ship. So we hope you enjoyed today's demonstration, and we'll see you next time. www.bigeasymodelingSolutions.com. Thanks again.